What's going on, guys? Climate Data Report here with the climate update for Tuesday, August 8th, 2023. Taking a look at the severe storm reports from yesterday. Oh, what a day it was. There was one tornado reported so far. However, I do believe there are some storm surveys that are ongoing. And total wind reports, 1,110 of them, 3 of them being very high wind reports, 167 hail reports, 23 of them being large. And there were a total of 1,278 reports. Some of them are still trickling in. You can see for the most part, the moderate risk area did verify yesterday, with exceptions to southwest Virginia, parts of Virginia. Maybe it did not. And look down in the south, which was within the enhanced risk area. North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee. That was an active area as well. Then there was another area of severe weather yesterday that did pan out in portions of Nebraska, Kansas, and just some isolated scattered severe storms reports in the west. All right, taking a look at today, you can see so far today is a much quieter day. And taking a look at the Storm Prediction Center forecast for today, I'll give it to you this much. There is the threat of severe weather down in the south, and there is an enhanced risk across portions of Nebraska, northwest Kansas, and northeast Colorado. But again, we're not expecting to see anything on the reports map like we saw yesterday. Some thunderstorms are possible. There is also an enhanced risk on Wednesday, and this is a little bit more interesting to watch. It's across portions of Tennessee, Kentucky, southern Illinois, Missouri, and Arkansas, and all modes of severe weather are likely with this. There is the possibility of a few tornadoes, the possibility of some hail, and some wind. Taking a look at the National Weather Service hazards map, very hot weather continues in the south. We have excessive heat warnings, advisories, watches up. This is serious. Also, we do have ongoing flash flood threat that is going on today across portions of New England, especially up in Maine. And we're going to take a look at radar here. And you can see here, there is a large area of rain that is ongoing across Maine. And you can see there was quite a bit of rainfall that occurred with this, and there is still some left to be had. And unfortunately, there is going to be another system that comes to that area on Thursday. Down in the south, you can see the thunderstorms that are starting to evolve now. There is a watch that just went up with that. We do expect some severe storms. Hail and wind are the main threats. The threat of a tornado is low, but it's not zero. And taking a look at the Weather Prediction Center, again, there's that flood threat up in New England, in Maine, where there is a moderate risk of excessive rainfall. Some flash flooding is possible. Marginal risk in the south, and slight risk in the Central Plains for today. Alrighty, let's take a look at the RGEM model. You can see there's that system over the northeast, and it is a windy day behind it. It'll be windy again tomorrow. And look in the plains tonight into tomorrow morning. You can see, yes, some severe storms do get going, perhaps maybe a mesoscale convective system, and that will be ongoing into tomorrow. And that's where tomorrow's threat is. It already is an enhanced risk day, and I think the biggest threat is going to be wind. As this system comes east, it does provide another severe weather threat to the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. But mind you, it's not as big as a risk as we saw on Monday. These storms will continue into the Northeast, and eventually this is going to form another area of low pressure, and look what happens. Yet again, you get a pressure gradient behind us. So you're going to get fall and winter-like winds. 15 to 20 mile per hour winds, maybe gust up to 30 miles per hour behind this system. Very unusual for this time of year. The heat is going to continue in the south. There is no sign of relief in sight, and the west coast is going to be quiet, with exceptions to the Four Corners region, which is now going to see showers and thunderstorms. Alrighty, that does it for today's weather update. Hopefully you are enjoying the weather where you are. Hopefully it's a quiet day where you are after yesterday's historical, I'm calling it, historical severe thunderstorm outbreak. 1,200 reports of storm damage or wind reports or hail or some sort of a storm report, that's pretty impressive, and that number's still rising. It may hit 1,300. Alrighty, guys, if you like this content, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel down below. If you know anyone who wants accurate weather information, by all means, share this with them. I will see you all again next time. Have a great afternoon, everyone.